I call this white blindness because they refuse to take any accountability. He wants to push the narrative of we, the good old people in Utah, the white folk, don't do this. But see, right now, there's evidence right in his face that you do this. There's evidence right in your face that it is white people, cishet white people doing this. It is evidence right in your face that it's not a blue state terrorist or an out of country terrorist, that it's your own people. The call's coming from inside the house. And you're sad about that rather than just taking accountability and acknowledging it. You would rather just be sad about it.
But it did happen here.
Yeah,
and it was one of us. But I want you to look at how Utahns reacted the last 2 nights. There was no rioting. There was no looting. There were no cars set on fire.
Wow.
There's no violence.
Wow. Imagine that. Imagine going from it was one of us, and rather than taking accountability for that and addressing that and having some introspection, he found a way to immediately jump as fast as possible to these racist dog whistles, rioting, looting, cars burning. These are the same language that's been recycled from the right forever. And they're basically, he's referencing the Black Lives Matter protests. They mischaracterize these protests as being riots and looting and burning cities and burning cars, when that's not true. That's a mischaracterization of the Black Lives Matter protest. But also, let's be abundantly clear. When these protests were happening, when they were protesting the murder of people like George Floyd, that Charlie Kirk mischaracterized as having died of a drug overdose when he was in fact murdered by Derek Chauvin. It's ironic you bring it up. But when they were protesting those murders, it's because historically those murders continue to happen over and over and over and over without any accountability. And there comes a point where like, enough of this, it has to stop. However, this type of murder that just happened, the Charlie Kirk assassination, this white on white crime that just happened, there's no historical context where that just happens over and over and over without justice and accountability. One thing the good white people of Utah could take comfort in, and the white people of this country could take comfort in, was that there was going to be justice when and if the guy was caught. Because anytime you kill a white person, especially a well-known rich white person, there's going to be some accountability. So why would anybody need to protest? This is an absolute false equivalency and a mischaracterization just to get a dog whistle out. It was gross and it was also loud. And then he says this.